Hey guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Toyota Camry. We're talking about that generation here from year 2012 to year 2014. If you guys have one of those and if you need to find guys where the fuse for the tire pressure monitor system is located, stay with us, we'll explain about that. We have 3 fuses that you need to check. We'll explain where they're located, where you can buy cheap fuses and relays, that way you do not waste your money, why it's important to test fuses and relays. All that guys will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure you stay until the end. So before we start, let us tell you a little bit about us guys. We'll be making a video for every single fuse, every single relay in that generation Toyota Camry and every car we get at the garage. Why we do that? Because many of you will need that information sooner or later. Let's say you need a fuel pump guys, fuse, or you need a steering angle sensor. Those will not be labeled correctly. You will have abbreviations that might say something like FI. You may not have an idea that's a fuel pump guys, or fuel injection system. So that's why we're making video for every single fuse, every single relay to save you time and money. And if you're stuck in the middle of nowhere, or if you need to find a fuse, all we have to do, spend a minute or two, watch the video, find out the fuse, instead of guys spending time to find it in the service manual, instead of guys wasting money, okay, and time on parts and tools you don't need. Another thing guys, every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Those are our main YouTube channels. We have more than 1.2 million subscribers guys, and we have more than 10,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in free repairs. Another thing, let us show you something quick. You have guys some special fuses and relays. We're going to put a link in the description of the video below where you can get fuses, relays at a good price, quick shipping, that way you don't waste your money. You have those multi-block fuses, we'll put the link for them as well, for different fuses, for different relays, okay? All kinds of fuses and relays. If you need to buy some and not to waste your money, we'll put the link in the description of the video below where you can get them from. Check it out. So let's start on it now. So now the TPMS, also known as tire pressure monitor system fuses, where they're located, we'll demonstrate on 2013 Toyota Camry right here. You guys have 2 different fuse boxes. We will be working in both of them today. The first fuse box is under the hood. Open your hood, and right next to the engine on the right side, on the driver's side, that's the main engine management fuse box. Open this cover and you will see a fuse box layout that will look just like this one here. This will be towards the windshield side, this is towards the front of your Toyota Camry. We need to check one fuse here, then we need to go to a different one. But before we continue, let's explain why it's important to test fuses and relays. So let me explain why it's super important guys to test fuses. Fuses, not often you can see if they're burnt or they're good. Sometimes they may seem perfectly fine, you think it's a good fuse, you put it back in and you end up spending money and time on parts and problems that do not exist guys, when all you had to do, test your fuse, find out it's bad, replace it, fix your problem. So we will have a video how to test a fuse, okay, different kinds of fuses, and how to test relays guys. We're going to put the link in the description of the video below specifically to that video. Please check it out. The fuse that we need to check here specifically guys is fuse number 37. We're talking about that fuse right here next to the relays, that 10M fuse. Then you need to open the inside of your Toyota Camry on the driver's side under the dash. If you look upside down in the left corner, if you do that, you're going to see a fuse box layout that will look just like this one here guys. Okay, that's a fuse box layout. You may have a white cover. Once you open it, that's what you're going to see. Here we need to check 2 fuses. We're talking specifically about fuse number 1 right there, fuse number 1 on the very bottom, and then we need to check fuse number 20, which if you start here, that's 23, 22, 21, 20, that 10M fuse right here will need to be checked. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.